Hello everyone and welcome back to a new Harry Potter set review. This is Hogwarts Castle Boathouse. That's definitely a name. It has 350 pieces, it's set number 76426, and has 5 minifigures for I think $35. So again, 5 minifigures for $40 bucks is not bad whatsoever. And of course we can take a look at the back of this box and we can see some of the play features for this set. And again, it's very, very simple. It's mostly just a beautiful build at that. And we can take a look at the minifigures to start this review. And here are all of the minifigures. First off, we have Neville Longbottom, Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, and Dean Thomas, and all of their generic robes. And of course, they all do have a secondary expression, which we can take a look at now. And again, it only will take a few seconds here. And again, you can see their back prints as well. And of course, they all have very different expressions, and they're all very cool minifigures. And lastly, we have Professor McGonagall, which is probably the best version of this minifigure that's ever been released, in my opinion, that I've seen, that is. She does have arm printing, like Snape does as well. She has beautiful back printing and back leg printing as well, which is very beautiful, and very good front printing. However, I wish she had side printing on her legs, as in it's a skirt piece, which the more modern ones, are meant for actual minifigures, so they connect like minifigure legs do. And this is her dual molded hat and hair piece that you can put on. And she also has a secondary facial expression, which is a more stern look. And you can put this back on like so. And before we go to the boathouse, this set has, of course, 2 boats. And with these boats, you can place 2 of your minifigures in each boat. The arms just need to be up ever so slightly, so you can place Dean and Neville in one boat, and we can put them aside. And we can place Harry and Hermione in the other. Hermione does have to go forward because of her skirt piece, but she does work well. And Harry Potter in the second boat. And we can put these aside for now and go to the main boathouse. Now, this main boathouse is honestly very cool. There are lots of different features to this, and it's just one of the most beautifully designed Lego sets I've seen in a long time. When I first got this, I was very impressed. Not to say I'm still not, but I've seen the other Harry Potter sets recently, and which definitely turns this set down, but in a good way because of how good those sets are. And you can see all the details around the sets, including 2 clips here, which we will get to in a main haul video. Again, there's a fish here jumping, there's mushrooms, there's greenage, there's tons of different pieces. And at this top section here, there is actually a portrait, which can be removed to look at separately, like all the other portraits are. And again, you have spaces to put boats in. So you can take a boat and it'll fit in perfectly. However, you can only fit in one boat at a time, which is definitely a little bit of a downside. But again, it's definitely not the worst thing in the world because you can fit one and you can act like the other is going in right behind it. And again, in this set, there is Hedwig as well, and a little rock piece that you can remove here that has a frog in it, which is most likely Neville's frog, Trevor, in this set, and it's just hidden away beneath the set, which I think is very cool. It's definitely something they did not have to include, but they did. But if you notice, there's a lot of animals in the set, which is definitely weird. There's Hedwig, there is Trevor, there is a crab, and on the opposite side of the set, there is a jumping fish. So you're getting, 4 different animals in the set, which I think is pretty cool. And then on the top, of course, there is this little horn piece. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to represent. If my camera would focus on it, oh my goodness. But again, it does represent, it can turn on an axis and it does work very well. Again, nothing too crazy, but it does look pretty cool. Again, I don't really know what else to say about this set other than it's just an amazing set. There are also two oars in this section that can pop off very easily. I recommend just leaving them off. They are technically accurate, but they are definitely a nuisance if you try to move the set whatsoever. McGonagall, if I forgot, also has her students list, which has all the students in this set on the set list. And the set is mostly simple to pick up. There are some parts that will pop off. And if you're not careful, some of these sections will pop off. This tree is one of them, this oar is another. But if you squeeze it hard enough, these sections will start to move in. I'm barely pressing it and it's already caving in. I don't want it to break, but it very easily could. There's also torches in the front, which is very simple. Everything is popping off though, which is not ideal. But again, before we end this video, we can take a look at the underside and we can just see this play feature. It's very simple, has a clip that it hooks onto. And that's everything for the Boathouse. It's a very simple set. It's a very pretty set at that, and I highly recommend getting it if you don't have it already. This has been the Boathouse set review. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you all again soon, and goodbye.